Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're doing your career and finance reading for mid-January through to the end of February of 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. So let's have a look at, see what we've got coming in for you guys for this time period. And so let's see. We've got the Y energy and we also have Yang coming out here as well. Okay, so contemplation before action. All right, if you do enjoy this reading, by the way, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. User interaction, very important to grow the YouTube channels, all about the analytics. But the Y card here, okay, the Y card here shows that some of you are in a period of deep contemplation. You're trying to figure out what you want. Not only that, but why. Why do I want this? Where do I want to go? Okay, so it really is about getting in touch with your higher self here, trying to answer some questions, some big questions for some of you. A lot of people are looking to make some big changes. But this could also be you doing research, getting to the heart of the matter, finding the answers that you need to improve your current circumstances, or maybe even to wrap up some projects. Okay, so this really is that energy there of finding the answers that you need, whether they're internal or external. You could also be trying to understand why something has been going on as well. Okay, getting those answers. Not only are you trying to figure out what your motivations are, but maybe you're actually trying to figure out what someone else's motivations are in a situation as well. So answering the big question of why may be very important for you guys in the month ahead. And what this does, it actually brings about the ability to create the life you want. It's card number 31. So of course, threes are about fruition, about creation. Ones are all about new action, improvements. Okay, and you put those two together and you get a 4, and that is bringing you about some stability and a sense of security. So maybe there's some unanswered questions. Okay. If you have a yes, thank you. If you have a interview. Okay, Spirit just kind of brought me back here. If you have an interview or something that you're going to go on, okay, maybe you're looking to level up in your wherever you currently are, or make that big change, a bold move, do a little bit of research on the company that is, or the company or the position that you're going for, because not a lot of people do that. It's one of those loose threads. And when someone asks you, why do you want to work for us, or why do you want this position, they're asking you what your motivation is and, you know, what it is that you're looking for. And so knowing a little bit about the company, the directives, or even about the position is very, very important. It makes you come across as intelligent, as engaged, okay, and someone that they want on their side. All right, but we do have the Yang energy coming in here, so you guys have a burst of energy coming in here for you, and sometimes we get in the energy of being a little bit lethargic. December was probably not a huge time for a lot of people making bold moves, but the Yang energy is that masculine energy of getting things going, getting things started, seeing things through to completion, versus the quiet energy and then this bold spring into action. So make sure you know what you want or what you want to go for, or make sure you have all of your answers and your ducks in a row, and then get the ball rolling with that Yang energy there. Okay, it is card number 1. So some of you are looking to start something new projects, new endeavors, maybe even new jobs. Okay, but this gives you that masculine energy to get her done. So it also brings in some excitement as well. Okay, so get excited about your month forward. Let's see what we've got coming in here for you. Oh, and there's some excitement there. We've got the 4 of Wands coming in. We've got the 10 of Pentacles crossing you. The 2 of Wands is your beneath you, your foundation, your subconscious. We've got the Moon coming in, your recent past. 10 of Cups, very nice. In your crowning position, your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities. We've got Temperance coming in here to bring you some balance and harmony into your life and your near future. We've got Page of Swords coming in as your attitude, your thoughts, your advice that you would give to yourself, I should say. External environment, the Knight of Coins. Nice. The Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles, you gotta like that. An offer. Okay, some offer or some information coming in there. Hopes and fears, we've got the Queen of Cups. And your overall outcome is the Sun. Wow. Okay, like seriously, Gemini, I don't know what's going on with you guys, but super duper positive reading that's coming in for you. I mean, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, so there may be some family issue, or there may be some, you know, delays or something to achieve your goals, okay, to get something wrapped up there, okay, but we've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Sun, all right, we've got the Temperance card bringing balance and harmony, we've got an offer on the table here, something long-term with that, and so really positive and a lot of potential that's coming in here for you. The energy at the bottom of the deck, the underlying influence is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords shows that you're really letting your intuition guide you and lead the way. This brings in a energy of calm, of peace, and maybe even a little enlightenment as well. Okay, so sometimes we go within to find the answers that we're looking for, or to understand what our motivations are for something. And sometimes we do that externally as well, okay? But this does bring in this element of peace, quiet contemplation, okay, and putting your mind at ease, putting your mind at rest, okay? So if things have been a little bit crazy recently, or things haven't quite been where you want them to be, a lot of potential to clean things up here. All right, so we do have the Four of Wands. Now, there could be that you have something to celebrate right now. I do have to say that for some of you, your personal situation, your personal life may certainly be having a big influence on your career or your money. If you've just recently got engaged, perhaps you are looking for some funds to plan a wedding. Okay, this may or may not come from family with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have just gotten married or engaged, and this actually changes the course of how you make your money or how you view your money. And of course, putting money, you know, you and your significant other, maybe you're blending your finances, okay, whatever it is, this brings in an energy of celebration. You could also be in a situation where you've got some good news that's coming in, okay, or you're really positive about the future and what lies ahead, because the Four of Wands brings joy, celebration, get-togethers as well. So get-togethers, possibly there is like some networking opportunity that you've got, maybe a trade show that you can attend or something, and this can actually help you expand your horizons. All right, but the Four of Wands brings a sense of stability, a sense of joy and happiness, but is also abundance. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles is also abundance as well. So it could certainly be that you are just really trying to keep a positive mindset about getting your finances to where you want them to be, and where you'd probably need them to be as well. Okay, there could possibly be some sort of gift that is coming in, maybe even an inheritance. The Ten of Pentacles can quite often represent an inheritance coming in, and with the Ten of Pentacles crossing the Four of Wands, sure, if there's some some special event that's being planned or something like that, then maybe there's a family member that can step up to the plate and help you out there. Okay, but with the Ten of Pentacles crossing, I am getting the energy here where at least somebody out there, you have an inheritance coming your way, but it's a double-edged sword, okay, as some inheritances are. It may be a living inheritance, which is great, certainly takes the load off, but it may be an inheritance in the traditional sense of the word. So yes, it's like, okay, great, I've got this extra money, okay, or I've inherited something that sets me up for the future, and this should be cause for celebration, but of course, it can, be that, a situation where you're mourning the loss of somebody, and also at the same time, there's some joy that comes out of that too. So it's like, I don't want to be super duper happy, because I feel like that might be cold and callous. But I do have to say, because we've got the Four of Swords there, someone at rest. We do have the Temperance card here, which quite often for me comes in as a card of like guardian angel. Okay, We do have the Queen of Cups bringing in some healing, the Ten of Pentacles bringing in that generational, that inheritance, okay, an offer, okay. So anyways, so I think someone may actually have that coming up ahead. So if that's the case, then, you know, enjoy it, okay. It's, I mean, it's a part of life. All right, but it feels like it would actually be really positive for you in the long run and set you up for the future. But for others of you, I feel like you are on the quest, okay? You're on the quest for long-term security and abundance, okay, with this Ten of Pentacles. Now, it could possibly be that you're in a situation where you actually like where you are and it brings a lot of joy, okay? And you're, you know, you've got both feet on the ground and all that, but perhaps there's blockages in regards to money. And sometimes we are in those career paths where we do like what we do or we like our environment, but it doesn't pay us what we know we can earn. Okay, so you may be looking to make a little bit of change there, because we do have a new offer coming in here with that Knight of Pentacles, okay? You may have an opportunity to make improvements in your current situation, but with the Two of Wands that's showing up here and kind of like expanding your horizons a little bit, I think you might be looking outside of your current situation to find your abundance there, okay? The answers may not necessarily be right in front of you in your current environment. So if that's the case, some of you are, you know deep down that your path to success, to abundance, to prosperity, okay, to getting where you want to go for your long-term security may be outside of your current environment. Deep down, you know that, and sometimes we don't always want to face that, right? Especially if we like who we work with and we like our current environment. But you certainly have the potential here, okay, to achieve your long-term goals and dreams, your sense of security, your stability in your finances, okay, something that sets you up for the future. Beneath you with the Two of Wands, okay, like I just said, Two of Wands is about making plans, is about keeping an open mind, okay, and keeping your broad horizon, okay. The world is your oyster at this time. There's no blocks in front of you, so you really do have the potential to follow your goals and your dreams, to go where you want to go, to make the moves that you want to make, okay. No obstacles lay in your path. Deep down, you know this is your subconscious, okay. And sometimes we know this for a long time. Our intuition also gives us those tugs in a certain direction. So sometimes we just don't want to see the truth of something. We don't want to abandon all hope, so to speak, right? But sometimes we do need to do that, okay? So sometimes we really do need to see things for exactly as they are and bring things out from our subconscious into our conscious mind and our thoughts. So you really do have a lot of potential here to achieve what you want to achieve. Have a good plan, okay? Put a plan in place and then take action. So really it's this contemplation. And Two of Wands is really one about contemplation, thinking about what you want, and it's the step before you take bold moves, okay? So very much like the Y card here, and then before you take action, you gotta know what you're looking for. But we do have the Moon card that's here as well, okay? So certainly something beneath the surface, it has come to light. Now, this is your recent past. This can be today, it can be yesterday. Time is fluid. It can be about a couple of weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer, okay? And sometimes, you know, things really do come from the depths of our subconscious into the light, okay? We start to get an inkling about something. Our intuition, our spidey senses start to go a little bit loopy, and we're like, I don't know, I think there's something going on here and I'm not sure what it is, okay? And the moon really is about sometimes illusions, okay? The truths start to come to light, the information starts to come to the surface, our feelings start to come up, okay? But we can't sometimes always put our finger on what we're thinking about or what we're feeling at that particular moment in time. So it requires a little bit more introspection. The moon can sometimes also represent something that deep down we know we need to do something, okay? And we know we need to bring things out into the light of day. We need to really explore our feelings, our wishes, our goals, all of these things. And sometimes our fears come to the surface, right? Sometimes we know we need to do something a little bit different. We know that, okay, even if our current situation is okay, but it's not bringing us in the abundance that we're looking for, sometimes we're a little bit afraid to make a move, okay? Because, especially if we're in a comfort zone, okay, or where our current situation isn't that bad, right? There's something that you may need to do here that you've known for a while that requires you to kind of face your fear a little bit, or face what's blocking you, okay? And sometimes, sometimes that's kind of easy. It's like, okay, I'm just going to give myself a good old talking to here, okay? And sometimes it's a little bit more difficult, right? So, but when we do get that moon card, face your fear. Do something, put the ball in action, okay? See the truth of a matter, okay? See things in a different light as well, a different perspective. But you could also be doing some work with the moon cycles as well with that moon there. But the moon also brings out a creative approach to things also. Okay, so you may have figured out here that your path forward is to take a different approach. Do something a little bit different outside the box. Maybe you even have some creative skills and talents that you can put to good use and that you have the potential there to make a lot of money with, okay? Because that moon really does bring about some creativity into your situation as well. But it's also about cycles, right? So we've got a cycle that is possibly coming to an end that should bring up some satisfaction and some happiness for you, okay? But maybe a double-edged sword, right? So, possibly that inheritance that's coming in, right? But we do have the sun, the moon, and the only thing we're missing is the stars. But we do have the sun and the moon, and we have this 10 of Pentacles showing that there's a lot of potential here for you to get the fame, the recognition, the happiness, the joy, the success, the abundance that is yours on the table. Okay, keep an open mind. Face your fears if that's what's blocking you. Have a conversation if that's what's blocking you, right? Embrace the opportunities. Ask for help if you need to ask for help as well. Sometimes we need to ask our family for a little bit of help there also, okay? But there's certainly a lot of potential here for you. Well, we've got the 10 of Cups. This is your goals, thoughts, possibilities. You're looking for something that gives you long-term stability and happiness, something where you can really take care of your family, you can take care of yourself, and something that just really makes you feel at peace, feel like you enjoy where you're at, and, something that can really help you put your fears and your worries and your doubts aside. Sometimes your path forward to happiness and, happiness and joy is by facing your fears, okay? For sometimes you need to just have a positive mindset, okay? And this certainly does show that you have a positive mindset, whatever your situation happens to be. But we've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups that are both out here for you. Okay, so success is at hand. 10 of Pentacles, there may be some more information that you need before you can move forward, right? The 2 of Wands, it's like, okay, I think I need some more information. I need a plan. I need to figure out what I want. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, maybe there's just something there that you're missing, some information, or that missing opportunity, I should say, not quite lost. All right, something that hasn't quite come to fruition. You may also need some information to finish a project. Okay, and before you can start the next best project. But whatever your situation is, you got this super duper positive mindset. Temperance card comes out here as a card of balance and harmony and peace. Okay, showing that you certainly do have a lot of spiritual guidance that's at your side. It's quite often a guardian angel card, okay? Sometimes past loved ones as well. So if you do have this inheritance that's coming in here, this is really your past loved one that's saying it's okay, okay? Enjoy your moment, enjoy your life. Everything's going to work out just okay. I'm always here. I'm always guiding you. I'm always protecting you. All right, but sometimes that things change, okay, and because that is the course of life. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that is a message for somebody. So your short-term, or sorry, yes, your near future with that Temperance card, okay, it's Sagittarian energy that's coming in here. So you might need to take a creative approach at something. You might need to find a little bit more balance in your life as well. It's like, because, you know, even though you're on the quest for long-term security and, you know, improvements in finances and whatever, sometimes, you know, you might be a little bit out of alignment, right? 10 of Pentacles, it's like, yes, I have the ability to really make a lot of money, but the 4 of Wands shows that there's other priorities in your life there as well. So Temperance card comes in here to right some wrongs, to bring about forgiveness and healing, and but also to restore some balance in our lives as well. It also brings in an element of being patient. Okay, and if some of you are waiting for your ship to come in, okay, you're waiting for those doors of opportunity to open up for you, okay, you're putting yourself out there with the Page of Swords over here, okay, you're doing a little bit of research, all right, you're keeping an open mind, you've got a really positive outlook and a really positive mindset, okay, maybe you were even following a fantasy, following a dream that you've had with that Moon card there, okay, and Temperance comes in to say there is changes on the horizon, card 14, okay, new beginnings and stability and security, all right, but also reduces down into a 5. So some obstacles, challenges, some delays perhaps, but the potential for change and something exciting, an exciting new adventure. So Temperance comes in to bring you a calming energy, a calming vibe, to bring in a little bit of patience, 4 of Swords, a little bit of patience there as well, okay, and says things are going to work out the way they're meant to work out. You're going to find the information you need. The doors are the doors of opportunity, there we go, are going to open for you, and you're going to find exactly what you're meant to find, but you just need to be a little bit patient. We don't always like to be patient. We're humans. We like things here and now, okay? But sometimes that's what we need to do. Page of Swords comes in as your current attitude, and also an advice card, okay? So you really are, the Page of Swords is a very curious kind of energy, okay? It's kind of one of keeping an open mind a little bit, okay? The Page of Swords sometimes brings in some news and some new communication. So perhaps there is a conversation that you know that you need to have. You're a little bit curious what the outcome might be. You might be a little bit hesitant, or, you know, you might be a little bit shy sometimes as well. Okay, and especially if you're looking to ask for what you want, okay, asking for what you want from a situation is not always easy, okay, but there's certainly a conversation that you're thinking of. The Page of Swords also brings about a curious energy. So it could be if you're looking for a new job, 2 of Wands here, you're keeping an open mind. With the World in that in the palm of this guy's hand, right? We've got that globe right there. Okay, could show that you're really trying to keep an open mind. And the Page of Swords is known as kind of the lurker of the tarot, okay, quite often associated with, you know, science and technology, right, with the internet, okay, so maybe doing a little bit of research or poking around on the internet a little bit to find some answers, find some information, or even those new opportunities, okay, and maybe you really like what you see because the rest of your cards are so positive, okay, it's like, I think there's some good potential here. I think I can find what I want. All right. And if you're not already in that energy, okay, if you're not already in that knowledge, then this is that advice that you would give to yourself, is that strike out and try something new. Okay. Get curious about something, research something. You're going to find the answers. If the answer lies on the internet, go on the internet, look for those opportunities. Okay. But the Page of Swords also brings in a new way of doing things, a fresh approach to communication, a different outlook, a different perspective, okay? It's also one where your intuition comes into play, okay? But sometimes we ignore our intuition. So remember to trust your intuition, because you do have this connection here with that 4 of Swords there as well, okay? To trust your intuition, your inner wisdom, and this will guide you and this will lead you forward. You'll know when to take action. You'll know when to take a step back, okay? And, you know, this really does put you kind of in the driver's seat of things, okay? But I am getting really the impression here that some of you are very much, putting yourselves out there. You're starting to take those baby steps towards seeking, like seek and ye shall find, okay, is kind of that message that I'm getting in there. But it's like a new approach, doing something a little bit different, a little bit innovative, having a conversation that maybe you're hesitant to have if that's required, okay, or just really keeping all of your options open. And this gives you a lot of potential because you do have the ability to attract the right opportunities towards you. The Knight of Pentacles is exactly what we want to see in a money and a career reading, an offer, an opportunity, something that heralds long-term commitment, long-term possibilities, long-term security, stability, and success, okay, and abundance, of course, as well. All right, some of you with that Page of Swords have already started putting your foot out there, okay, and you're waiting for some really good news, and you just know this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for, okay? Now, it may be with that Temperance card, it might not come about as fast as you want it to, all right, and it may not be anything to do with you. In my career path, I've worked with a lot of hiring managers and HR professionals and things like that. And unfortunately, not every company moves fast. And that's actually one of the conversations that I've had with them a number of times, as being on both the hiring end and the, I'm looking for a job end, right? And, some companies' hiring processes are super slow. If they were any slower, they'd go backwards. Okay, so sometimes we really do need to be patient. It's like, do you really think that a really good candidate is going to wait 3 months for you to make up your mind? Okay, you lose a lot of candidates when you don't move a little bit faster. But sometimes the HR people, it's beyond their control and things like that. So so there certainly is that element there, that there may be something really, really positive and with long-term success at your door, okay, long-term security and commitment there, okay, but you might need to be a little bit patient, okay, because that hiring process may be a little bit long and drawn out. The Knight of Pentacles is not the fastest moving energy in the entire deck either, the slowest knight of them all, still one foot in front of the other and still moving forward, okay, but is very, very slow and very diligent in whatever task, whatever project that that is at hand, okay? So I think for some of you, there is a really good offer that's coming in. There's a lot of potential here that is coming in, should you choose to seek it out with that Page of Swords, okay? Should you choose to put yourself out there, it's there for you. Okay. Also is information. So there may actually also be some incoming information here, that Knight of Pentacles, and it may be super, super positive for you. Okay. But of course, for some of you, it may have a double-edged sword that comes in there as well. Okay. So there may be some information or some news that is really headed your direction, headed your way. So let's just see what else is coming in here. Now, this could certainly come from a person as well. So there may be a person that you might know them. They might be new to you as well. And this could be an offer of a promotion, a raise, maybe even someone that you used to work with, actually. Interesting. Comes back and says, hey, you know what? I really liked working for you. I have my own business now, or I'm working with this company, and I have a job for you. I want to work with you again. Okay, thank you very much. So, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got a 2 of Cups coming up there as well. Okay, so you certainly have the potential here, 8 of Cups, to detach or leave your current situation, current environment, walk towards your goals, your dreams. The 5 of Pentacles shows that there's improvement on the horizon. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles is a challenging card no matter what. All right, but it's like, it's like there's something positive that's coming in for you if you keep an open mind. If you look at the bright side of the coin, okay, it might be a slow moving energy though. All right, to partner up with the right people, the right corporation, the right situation with that 2 of Cups. Okay, so certainly is a potential here to follow your goals, to make improvements, and of course to get some more balance and harmony into your life, okay, and partner up with the right people, the right situation at the right time. So certainly a lot of positive potential that is there for you, should you choose it. All right, we do have the Queen of Cups coming in here, as well as your hopes and your fears. Okay, so Queen of Cups is a very positive card. All right, so Queen of Cups brings in a spiritual energy, brings in the ability to be in control of your emotions, to follow your heart, to use your creative gifts and talents to their fullest potential. Also brings in a healing energy also, okay, to really have a sense of who you are, a sense of self, that sense of stability, okay, that deep connection to your situation and your environment. And you know, something, you know, hopefully something that makes you really, really, really happy. Okay, now I do have to actually say, for some of you, you may actually be looking to use your spiritual talents and put them into real world practice and make some money. Because the Temperance card is a spiritual energy. The Queen of Cups, very spiritual energy. Okay, you know, the Four of Swords there, very much in connection with your intuition, with spirit there also. Okay, the Moon card, very creative energy, but also a spiritual psychic energy as well. Okay, and Ten of Pentacles, right? You're looking to make some money. So for some of you here, you actually may have a very good possibility, okay, to turn your psychic gifts, your talents, your spiritual practice into something where you can make money. It'll be slow going, okay? Knight of Pentacles, it'll be slow going. Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? It will improve, right? But it will take one foot in front of the other, okay? And just one day at a time. And this will bring you towards long-term success and stability. Okay, Two of Cups, make that connection, okay, with your higher self and use that to its fullest potential and advantage. So if that's the trajectory that you're on, make sure with the Y card that you know why you want to do this. Is it just to make money? Or is it because it's something very fulfilling for you to help other people along their path and along their journey? So just make sure you know your intentions, know what motivates you. There's whatever it happens to be, it's okay. You need to know it though, okay? And because once you know why you want something, okay, then you have this clarity that comes in there as well. All right, so I'm not even going to use that as a fear because it's just such a positive card, right? Usually something that's a little bit wishy-washy in that position, then I, you know, do hopes or fears. But when it's super, super positive, we'll just stick with the hopes. But your long-term potential here, success, abundance, stability, happiness, joy, optimism, you name it, all of the positive buzzwords that come along with the sun, the energy to get done what you need to get done for long-term success and abundance. Okay, so whatever it is, follow your heart, be creative, put yourself out there, do something different, have the conversations that you need to have, be a little patient for some of you as well. Put one foot in front of the other, and you have the potential here to achieve your long-term success and happiness. I mean, whenever the sun shows up in a reading, it doesn't matter where it is, always shines this beautiful light over your entire reading. Okay, and right beside that yang energy, we've got this harnessing the energy of the sun and the energy of the sun. Okay, so super, super positive. All right, so whatever it is that's in your heart, whatever it is that you want, okay, and if you look 10 of Cups up here and your conscious thoughts here and what you're hoping for really does match what you have the potential to achieve. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you, but I'm going to close out your reading here. Let me see. Yep, I'll use this one. I was just contemplating. I had the, this is the Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction cards that are here. If any of you have heard of, no, thank you. If you've ever heard of Abraham Hicks and the Law of Attraction and those teachings and everything, it tends to be a little bit wordy, but the messages there are usually quite potent and powerful. So we'll get some Law of Attraction for you, and one just flipped over. So we'll take the one that flipped over, and we'll take one more for you guys. I had this out because Aquarius had a lot of manifestation energy came into their readings, so I snagged this one from my little arsenal on the side there. So let's see. Don't forget, by the way, to check out your moon rising, your moon and rising sign readings. Moon especially, since we've got that moon there, so some of you may actually be working on manifestations. All right, but there may be additional messages in there for you if you know those placements in your chart. To the degree I am happy, I am successful. Happiness doesn't always mean money. Whether it's a trophy, money, relationships, or things, the achievement of anything that you desire must be considered success. But if you will let your standard of success be your achievement of joy, everything else will then fall easily into place. For in the finding of joy, you are finding vibrational alignment with the resources of the universe. And your second card, oh, I see. Your second card, I am not in competition for well-being. Competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it hampers your belief in succeeding. In this unlimited universe, there is no need to compete for well-being, for your resources are unlimited. You may perceive a shortage, but it would be of your own making. The universe is infinitely abundant, people, and regardless of what the media teaches us, okay, there is more than enough energy, vibration, and abundance for everybody, okay? So whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to leave that there for you guys, okay? So much potential in your reading. So I thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there was something here that resonated for you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this reading. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Get that YouTube algorithm, get the wheels turning for me. That would be awesome. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.